everyone, it's DYC Live from IBS 2017, live on the show floor here. And it's been a fantastic show here in Orlando. Over 80,000 people, fantastic educational sessions. And we're just going to come through as we normally do. Just a quick reminder, this is not Dr. Phil, we don't fix people. We talk about online sales and marketing, and that's it. So we got some questions here, some that I got live from the show floor yesterday. Number one, John in North Carolina says, I love the show. Do you have any home builders advertising on Houzz, and are they getting any leads from them? Thanks so much. All right, John, I talked about this a little bit yesterday in my afternoon session. We don't see a lot coming from paid advertising on Houzz. What Houzz is great for is, as fast as possible, take the great photography content that you have and the good descriptions that you have and place them there in all the free organic ways that you can, and take whatever you can get from it. But right now we're not seeing a lot of actual leads and traffic that's resulting in sales coming from home builders. Not to say that there won't be at some point, and that's why we call it a beachhead strategy. It's your little defense. Once they create an ad platform that really does drive those results, you'll already have the content in place and you'll be able to move faster than everybody else. So good question. Definitely put your content there. I just can't yet recommend that you spend money on their ad platform. Question number two comes from Samantha in Kentucky, who says, hey, I loved your session on Facebook ads, but I came late to the first one and missed. Why do you think sending people to your website is the best campaign goal to start with? So what we've talked about here over the last couple of days is there's really 3 different campaign types in Facebook for Facebook ads that you should be running over time. Sending people to your site via clicks, a click campaign, lead generation, actually getting first name, last name, email address, and phone number, and then also using video views as kind of a remarketing tool to talk about testimonials and those kind of things. But the advice is definitely to start with sending people to your website, and there's 2 reasons for that. One, it lets them go to your site and learn more about you before they become a lead. Because sometimes you can get overwhelmed with Facebook leads if you're not doing it correctly. And so sending them to the website first lets them look at your product, get a better sense of who you really are, and then they can self-qualify themselves. And that's why we always say a lead coming from your own website is always the best lead, because they know more about you, they've seen who you are, what you're about, and they're making the choice to take the next step. The second thing is it just lets you get comfortable with the ad platform, and you can't really lose by sending people to your site. The other ones, if you do wrong, you have a higher potential to waste a little bit of extra dollars, so start with that first. Good question, Samantha. And then Carrie in Virginia says, hey, what mass texting service do you recommend, Kevin? This was actually asked in the Selling New Homes Online Facebook group a while ago, and I totally agree with Will's answers here, which were CallFire and Slick Text. Now, I have personal experience with CallFire. CallFire actually does a ton of different things besides just SMS. So I'd probably start there because it's a platform that you can do phone trees and call forwarding and tracking, as well as SMS services. You can export your Lasso or CRM contact information and do auto dialing kind of stuff as well. But Slick Text is also one that's purely for SMS and a great service. Just a reminder though, you can't just start texting people. Just like email, it can spam. You can't spam people. And then just some closing thoughts here from the show floor. What's really been interesting about 2017 is that builders are actually starting to stop fighting the change. People are starting to ask questions about, okay, I get it, and how? It's not, I'm really not sure. It's, I understand that things have changed, and now I want to race to catch up. And that's a big shift from previous years where it's kind of, okay, this looks interesting, but it's unproven, and I'm not ready to go yet. And then the other big thing, I think, is an optimism for 2017 for profitability. A lot of builders had good sales years in 2016 because of units, but the profitability wasn't there, and now whether it's because of retooling of product or becoming more efficient at the sales and marketing game and lowering some of those costs, people just feel a little bit more optimism about making more money in 2017, and so we're all about that. Thanks so much for joining us live from the show floor, and we'll see you again on DYC Live.